Very warm welcome to Fahadh Faasil on Bollywood Life. It's one good thing that the lockdown has done is that it has merged all the industries, and so things are coming to OTT content. So Bollywood media is getting to talk to such amazing big stars from the South. So it's a complete honor to have you with us, sir.
Thank you, Russell. Thank you for having me over. Thank you.
I was just before the interview, I was speaking to your co-star Roshan Mathew, and a lot of glowing things he had to say about "See You Soon." I must say that this is a pattern with you, Fahad. Your cinema, you have gained a lot of popularity in Malayalam cinema, but you're always bringing something new to the table. Okay, whether it was Takeoff, whether it was Varathan, which was an adaptation of Straw Dogs, but very well done to the rural setting. Now you see You Soon. So, are you choosing these projects consciously, or they just come to you?
Well, I think it's mutual. I mean, they come to me and I choose them, I guess. And so I mean, there are films that I refuse to do also. I mean, so there are things that I'm comfortable with, and moreover, I don't want to repeat myself. So
Mm,
I tend to look for something that's fresh and something that's not done.
true. Fresh, not done. Wouldn't get better with "See You Soon." Uh, the concept, obviously, the movie, the story would be different, I presume. But the inspiration, has it been from Searching, John
Very
Cho?
much, very much, very much. I saw Searching 2 years back, and I like the fact that they narrated a film without a third perspective. I mean, so that was very exciting, and I would want to when when you watch a good film, you get excited, you get influenced. But it doesn't mean that you want to do the same thing. You know.
Yeah.
So and Searching was there in the memory, and I mean, later on when the lockdown happened, Mahesh started pitching ideas, and so there was a video Mahesh had shared with me earlier, and it was about it was a girl's confession. She was stuck in Saudi Arabia, and she was shouting loud for help. So that's when we decided to why not incorporate these two, the style and the story together, and try out something. And that's how See You Soon happened.
Okay, but coincident. I mean, when you all started, when the concept came, the idea came, and you all started shooting, did it happen before the lockdown, or did this
No,
entire
it happened during the lockdown.
during the lockdown? So, did that also play a factor, saying that given the lockdown scenario, this is like a perfect time for this kind of film? It is resonates.
Not really. See, even if I were to make this film at a time when there is no lockdown, I would have just made it this way. You know, you would just see it how you see it now. There'd be no difference. So, see, more than the style or the pattern of making a film, I think the initial push you need is you need to be excited about the idea. You need to be excited about uh, the story that you want to tell the audience. So, I was excited about the story more than anything. I wanted people to know this. I wanted to share the story to the audience more than the technique or the style or anything. So that bit of it, the style or the narrative pattern, usually my filmmaker takes a call on that. I take a call on the story that I need to discuss.
Also, is it a confidence in the Malayalam or the cinema audience? Obviously, it's coming on Amazon, so it will have access to everyone. But like Roshan had told me that it was initially you all did not think of this. You all just thought of making the movie. So, is it a confidence in the audience, Malayalam cinema audience, because they are so reciprocated from the time even in Tamil, Telugu, Bollywood, they were into more masala. Malayalam cinema has always been experimentative, and that experimentation has always worked. If I take your recent film Trance, for example, it was such a bold film, but there was absolutely no controversy around that. People understood what you all are trying to show. You all are not attacking religion. Same to say, is that confidence that you all know See You Soon will be accepted because the audience is more intelligent?
See, there are two ways to look at it. One is uh, from the time I've been introduced to theater culture, from when I was 5 years, 6 years, we've always had Tamil releases, Hindi releases happening in Kerala. We've always had releases from other major films coming from other languages to. So I would say the audience here were always exposed to the cinema that was happening outside. So what's happened in the recent past is that cinema started traveling. People, audience started taking an effort to watch original film. They sort of take an effort reading the subtitles. So, which is a effort from the audience side more than the filmmaker or the film side. I mean, it's from the viewers side. So, what I would like to say is that the audience just opened up for new things. I think they just opened their doors for come show us whatever you want to show. I mean, they are open to new stuff than the filmmakers or the actors.
It's very nice of you, especially when you are giving the audience such lovely content. It's very
Yeah,
modest.
see, like I always say, I mean, I'm fortunate that I've been blessed to make films in Malayalam. I don't think I can ever make a Chapa Kurish in any other language or a Diamond Necklace in any other language or Tondi Madhu. So my films are very rooted here, and the fact that these are going outside Kerala is, I mean, for us it's a such a joy for us when
Yes.
people from Bombay and Hyderabad call us and appreciate us for our work. It's very exciting.
I'm we are that's why I'm so fortunate this came because I'm a big fan. Trans, Varathan, Takeoff, Kumba Delaga, Nights,
Kumbalangi nights.
Nights. I love those. I love those movies. Of
Thanks,
course,
brother.
a huge fan over there. What were the biggest challenges of shooting See You Soon? Because these are what you call, they come under a new genre called desktop films.
Yeah.
So, what are the biggest challenges when it comes to cinematography, when it comes to lighting?
See, the biggest challenge is to actually have an emotional continuity because you're looking at a device. You're not looking at another actor. You don't have you're not actually reciprocating with another co-star or anything. So that was the most challenging thing. So we started shooting and then we had to stop it because we realized that it wasn't as easy as we thought it would be. So there were three methods that we tried. One is actually we sat around a table and we did the scene around the table. We cracked it like that. We sat together and we worked the scene. Then there was a point when the actor would stand behind the camera and read out. Then we would actually have shoot the video and play it on the monitor so that you can look at the monitor and react to it. So there are different methods we tried. It's not as easy as making a normal film. That's all I know. It's easy to make a normal film. You know, you have short divisions. You can decide, okay, if you don't want to shoot it there, we'll pan it and we'll shoot it there. There are options.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're from the first frame to the last frame. I'm on my iMac, so my iMac doesn't move, my frame doesn't move. So it's like that.
You all used any artificial lighting, or was the natural light and the device light?
Uh, there were some very small lights used, but most of it were very natural.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
And as the producer, you're also the producer of the film, if I'm not.
Yeah.
So as the producer, obviously, you would be part of the editing process. When a film is shot like this way, it doesn't make the editor's job easier or more difficult.
Very difficult because the editor is the virtual cameraman. Actually, the editor decides who to focus on or who to give prominence to. I mean, the film is redesigned completely at the edit table. So the editing was the most difficult thing. The film, we shot the film for 22 days and we edited it for like 2.5 months. So that was a time consuming process.
True. Uh, Back to the audience that you have, I must say, I mean, I am a huge admirer of the Malayalam audience. Sometimes I wish that I could go and stay in Kerala for some time and be part of that culture, because that cinematic culture is so reciprocated. Do you think so? The audience in Malayalam cinema is just concerned with the content coming, and what is the content about, and the star system. You all have superstars, Mohanlal, Mammootty, you yourself, Dulkar, does dentist, do you all have star kids, but are they impervious to what happens on social media, and they're just worried about the content? Because what is happening in other industries, I never see that happening in the Malayalam film industry.
Yeah, I think, see, I'll talk for myself. What I have here is the freedom to do anything I want. My the audience here, they've never stopped me from doing anything. I mean,
Fahd, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that part. Could you come again?
No, what I meant is that the audience here. I'll only talk for myself. I'm saying
Yeah, yeah.
the audience here, they've never stopped me from doing what I love doing. You know, they've only given me the energy to do new things and try out new stuff. So for me, I have a very favorable situation here making films, and see, there is the Aamir Khan there, you know, and no one does it as fine as him. You know, and he does. There's a proper balance that he's found between commercial cinema and
Yes,
So
yeah.
I mean, I think there are I mean actors who deal with this the right way across the country. There's so many stars.
Also, if you are talking about your diversity, you have done Tamil cinema, Super Deluxe,
Yeah,
lovely film. Uh,
yeah.
you did a film with Siva Karthikeyan also. I forget the name.
Sivakarthikeyan. Yeah,
Yeah,
Velekaran.
yeah, you were the villain in that movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Any offers from Bollywood have come for you?
Yeah, we weren't. I mean, I was in talks. But the thing is, I'm not very fluent with the language. I don't speak the language or understand it very well. Or I don't understand it in a way that I'm good at improvising it. And for me, as an actor, I think it's very important to. I think in Malayalam.
Mm.
So it's very important for me to do, I should be able to think and deliver the lines then and there. That's not very easy for me with Hindi. So, yeah.
Yeah, very, very valid point. Sophia Loren's director, two women had said that why she never
Hmm.
been won an Oscar in because in Hollywood films because she thinks in Italian.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, so very
Yeah,
valid.
I mean, it's a big limitation.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you soon. Finally, despite of the concept, it's completely something new. We have recently seen the Gone Game, a web series that was also a lockdown theme concept. But this is looking more like searching because this seems like everything is on the screen.
Yeah.
So despite the concept, when you have something that's obviously going to intrigue the audience, but if you keep that aside, do you think so? It's the core values of the film, of filmmaking itself, that at the end of the day would stay with the audience.
Very much. That's the only thing that'll stay. That's the only thing that'll stay. I mean, unless you have an emotional connect with the audience, I don't think they'll take back home anything. You know, you need to uh, you need to have that. Uh, uh, the they should react to it in any which way. That's when that's when the entertainment aspect gets complete. So I think it's very important for the film to reach out to the audience, and that's happening with See You Soon. I mean, regardless of the technique used, I think the story itself is very fresh and something that needs to be discussed.
And when people sometimes may get a problem for funding for their movies, like suppose an independent filmmaker who's making a film with a team who probably is not known, do you think so? This is something that the filmmakers may take to more often. Like if they don't get funding from a studio or from a financer, this is something that is after seeing this, they may decide that we don't need that. We can go this down this part only, and probably cut that part of the studios out.
See, I mean, if it inspires anyone to do anything, we are more than happy. I mean, the idea was to get some. See, we are not saying that See You Soon is the best film done in this pattern. If someone gets excited and he does something better than this, that's enough for us. I mean, uh, and when it comes to making a film, uh, I don't think anything else plays an. You need to be excited about the story that you're saying. Once that's in place, everything else usually falls in place.
Okay. Last two questions. First of all, are you satisfied with as a producer, as an actor, and also as a person who connects with the audience? Are you satisfied with the film coming directly on an OTT platform, or would you have preferred the big screen theatrical release first?
With See You Soon, I'm glad that it's going to the audience. Uh,
Okay.
it's
Why is that?
sorry.
Why is that?
No, because like I said, it's a film that is designed for that. I mean, it's designed for home viewing. It's not, and primarily the film is only 1 hour 35 minutes. which is not a normal length for a theatrical film.
At
You
least
know,
in Indian cinema.
yeah, in Indian cinema, yeah.
Yeah.
There are no interval points or anything. So
Yeah.
this is something designed for home viewing.
Okay.
And, yeah.
And finally, I saw Uma Maheswara Urga Rupasaya. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it again, properly, which is the remake of your film. As much as I like that, obviously the original is better. It,
You're talking, okay, the remake of Mahesh and the Pratikar.
yes,
Okay.
there
Yeah,
is a remake of your film.
yeah. I know.
Yes, and it has been remade in Tamil also before that, if I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Yes.
So, any talks of a Hindi remake of your film?
Uh, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Yeah.
But we wish that could be there. It's a complete pleasure talking to you, Fahad.
Thank you, Russell. Thank you. Please watch the film when it's out. Please
I'm
watch
definitely going to watch it and definitely going to review it also.
it. Thank you, Russell.
Thank you for bringing the film straight to Amazon, because otherwise we would not have got this chance. We don't.
Thank you, Russell.
So complete pleasure, and hope for all your future projects to be as exciting.
Thank you, Russell. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.